guys, I hope everybody is doing well, and Happy New Year to all my subscribers of my channel. I thought I'd do a video today about a DVD series that I've been watching on the BBC, and today I'm going to be talking about the A Word. And as you can see here, I've got both of the DVDs, Series 1 and Series 2. And I thought I'd give you my own personal review on what I think about the series and what I think I've gained out of watching it, and from an autistic's understanding of Joe going through the autism diagnosis and his family. So let's have a look on the back, and I'll just read you the brief little introduction. It says, "The A Word is the story of the Hughes family, who work and love and fight like every other family. Then their youngest son is diagnosed with autism, and they don't feel like every other family anymore. They realise that if their son is ever going to communicate, they're going to have to learn how to communicate themselves. It's a funny and thought-provoking series about parenthood and childhood and what it means to be different." And I'll just show you the back cover so you can see the pictures of the Hughes family. And then I'll read you the back of Series 2, so that's the Series 2 DVD. And it says, "The A Word returns to the idyllic landscape of the Lake District, where 2 years on, Joe is changing. Now age 7, Joe has begun to look at the world and find he doesn't fit in. Autistic is a word he has heard but can't yet understand. Different is what he feels and fears might be something bad. It is up to the whole family to help Joe make sense of who he is and his place in the world, but to do that they must first be honest about themselves." Peter Bowker's 6-part drama revisits the funny, mixed up lives of the Hughes and Scott families as they struggle to do their best as parents, carers and lovers, and to work out what's really important in the face of nothing ever feeling normal. And there we go. I will show you the focus. There you go. Picture of the Hughes family in the lovely, peaceful Lake District picture. So, as someone who's on the autistic spectrum themselves, the only negative thing that I will say about the A Word series is that I found it really, really rushed. I found that the assessment and referral was done really, really quickly, that Joe seemed to get seen quite straight away, and that he was then referred to a special school and other things, which isn't totally realistic. And as for adults on the autistic spectrum like myself, I wasn't diagnosed until my late 20s, and I found that it's made me struggle more than if I was to be diagnosed years ago. But I can understand why they've done it from my child's perspective, to show how hard it is for a child to be diagnosed and assessed. I think the problem is that there is a lack of services and a lack of people who are qualified to diagnose and assess autism for children and for adults. But this is a really, really good series of a family going through a everyday routine with someone who's on the autistic spectrum, with the sensory issues with going to school, and the issues with food and not fitting in or belonging to a certain place in the world. And we all have to find our own place and our own space in the world. For me, I've found my passion, which is speaking about my experience living with autism, and that I do a lot of training to professionals when it comes to teaching autism. So I do a lot of training with police and mental health professionals, and I've also done some training with some local nurses at the hospital, which I'm working with a guy called Roger at the hospital, who's the learning disability liaison safeguarding nurse. There we go. That's his full job title, and I'm really enjoying working alongside him. And I'm also part of his learning disability action group, which I'm someone who voices autistic concerns and helps make the hospital an easier place to access. But I thought I would do a review on the A Word, and I totally love it. I love the storyline of that they're trying to support Joe, and they're trying to help him fit in the world, and that they are understanding that he's different and that he needs a little bit more support than his sister Molly, who is on the back there. There she is. There is Molly on the back. So yeah, I love the storyline. I think it's a really, really well done written script. I think that to show someone who struggles and the fact that his behaviour can be challenging and that his mum is always there to help him understand what he's done and to help understand other people by educating them. And I just think, yeah, it's a really good, well written script. And one of my favourite characters, I don't know if you can see, there we go, here is Morris, which is played by Christopher Eccleston, and he plays Joe's granddad. I just really, really like his role. I think he misunderstands Joe quite a bit, but he is playing a character which doesn't really believe that there's something wrong with Joe, but at the same time understands that Joe is a little bit different and doesn't really communicate the same way as everybody else. And I must also say I absolutely adore Joe. I think he's an absolutely awesome character. He's played by a young man called Max Vento, and I think he's absolutely played the role to perfection. I really think he's a really, really well done, good actor. And I also must say that I like Morgan Christie, who plays Alison, his mum, and I think she's a really good actor. And also I like Paul Ingleby, who plays Joe's dad there. I think that they're just a really, really good set of actors who really, really understand Joe for being different and try and look out for his best intentions. And they show the ups and downs of every family who has someone with autism. So I hope you liked this video. Please leave comments and please share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much for watching. Bye!